All right, are you ready to buy a new home in Highland Park? I have a deal for you. It's under $11 million.
I feel as though I am ill-prepared for that.
Right,
Perhaps as ill-prepared as I was for that interview earlier with the prince.
No, that was not your fault.
Oh gosh, this is stunning.
I loved how every time you asked him a question, he couldn't hear it. I was like, oh, if anything else could go awry here. I love how there's a mix of kind of traditional with modern, which I think is a little bit of a trend, but I think it's timeless in its own right, don't you think?
Absolutely. So this is at 4436 Belle Claire Avenue. I guess making news because it's at the almost $11 million mark. It's got 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, and then 3 half baths throughout the home. It's an 8,000 square foot home on a quarter-acre lot. So I think that leaves you with not a lot of yard.
That's right to the lot line, I think, but that's sort of the deal. There's a pretty sizable front yard there. I was in a similar home a couple years ago, did a Sunday open house. It was close to $7 million. I want to say it might have been 6,000 square feet. Very similar aesthetics from a different builder, but here's what I will say then. There's a range of homes in Highland Park. If you're looking for a bargain, you can kind of get that look from anywhere from $6 million to 11. And I know we're making light of it because it's a lot of money, but you look at that same home in places like Hancock Park in Los Angeles, which isn't even Beverly Hills. Go a step further to Beverly Hills. Prince Frederick's dollar would go a long way here. He could sell his home there and get 3 of these.
This is very true. This is very true.
His home's worth like $25 million, I was reading online. I'm doing a deep dive on Prince
You really
Frederick,
have been
because I'm going to get him back
investigating
up position
thoroughly.
for adoption, because he was talking to another interviewer who said if this particular adoptive son doesn't fulfill his duties, he's ready to take back up
But do you think, and you've proven yourself to be a very doting and adoring son.
Thank you.
You have been
acknowledging that.
You've been an incredible son. Do you think you'd be willing to do one more go round of doing this, the son duties
I don't
for
know.
a stranger?
Mama Joan, rest in peace, but you took a round out of me. I don't know.
It's a lot of work.
I took a couple rounds out of her early on. It was very symbiotic, the relationship we had. She raised me, and then I helped her in her later years. You know, it all comes back around. Listen, I think what he spoke to and what all of this speaks to, I guess, is people want someone in their lives who care for them, that they can pass something on to, legacy.
Of course.
Right? There were some of those situations that appear a little creepy. This appears to be above board.
Does it?
Jenny with a little healthy dose of skepticism.
I was just wondering.
You think they're doing it just for the TV cameras?
You
think they're doing it just for the sake of a reality show?
No,
you think he's a gold digger?
No. Yeah,
the adoptive son?
Oh, no. I mean, I think it's just probably there's this opportunity. It sounds like they did meet authentically, right? They did just sort of have a chance meet, though. It wasn't like he applied online or something. I am very curious about these other adoptive situations, though, that I think could be really incredible. For example, somebody who aged out of foster care and then gets married and has kids and wants to have like that grandparent relationship. I think that is so beautiful.
Well, I think this is a bit, of an exploitive reality show for the sake, right, of kind of looking at more of the idiosyncrasies of it, where I think you're right. There are situations where there are probably, for very specific reasons, that's really a route to go that a lot of people don't think about outside the mainstream.
Oh my gosh. Well, we've been all over the place. We've talked about that $11 million Highland Park home, which is remarkably stunning. Let us know if you end up moving in. We'll come do a video tour.
You brought that back full circle.
And meantime,